Hi, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to charge crystal jewelry. Everyone loves to name their jewelry, even gemstones. So here we have God's wristbands of heavenly balance. Beautiful piece. So balanced jewelry specifically needs pacifism terminology to be successful. As a Pentagon worker, we're covering everything Chakra 4 related all the way back to Weather Spellcaster, aka the forecast system. We are mainly casting amethyst. It's a type of quartz. And even smaller on the subatomic level, amethyst is silicon oxygen, with each silicon atom bonded to 4 oxygen atoms in a tetrahedral arrangement. So we are forecasting oxygen back through emerald. Before we get into casting, I'll share a little bit about myself. My family originated in Europe, England, specifically in London, whereby my mother Elizabeth later grew up in Manhattan after moving to the United States. So the lineage of spellcasters in Judeo-Christian Catholicism follows closely behind the Queen Mother and that realm of Christian chakras. So as you may know, chakras originated in Europe, India specifically, but are non-denominational as most modern religions carry a chakra tree system. So my name is actually Jesus, but I go by Jesse. So here we have maybe 10,000 carats of crystal mix, mostly amethyst, emerald, and specific ascension crystals, wire wrapped with copper, brass, and gold. Amethyst is honestly better than gold, and you'll find out quickly why, because the mana pool capacity evolves specifically with the purple spectrum. So just as I showed in the previous videos, if you're charging a flat or regular shaped crystal or even an orb, you want to just go ahead and reach into the crystals, start charging them the exact same way, and you kind of just want to use a brushing technique. That's really how I got into it. So you'll start working up and down the sides of the jewelry. I like to use a sweeping motion. Usually after about 5 or 6 passes, you'll just see a bunch of light sparking up the top of them. Now you don't have to practice on this specific item, and you can actually just go ahead and start with smaller objects. If you have like a ring or a nice gemstone that you have on a bracelet or a necklace or anything that's crystal related, that's quartz composite, you can go ahead and charge it. So we're using the same reaching technique, kind of visualizing that the hand is inside the middle of the top parts of the crystal, and then you're just brushing the whole hand through the inside of that, stimulating the psychic brain centers and the visualization parts of the brain, building a strong connection to the crystals. You can also practice with the flat energy beam casting technique. If you just want to set it at a distance, cast a beam into the center of them, that's another great way to charge them up. So if you have a pair of practice gloves, another great way, if you just visualize grasping onto the entire glove and then sweeping inside around the top parts. Now this is a practice I do every single day when I first wake up, because a lot of blockages happen when you sleep. So if you want to get your crystals casting the first part of the day, spend a good 10 minutes activating each part of the crystals that you're going to be working with for that day. So this is more the volumetric aspect I was describing before. If you're going to activate amethyst, you really want to be focusing on the kidney flexing, because as you cast into those crystals, your brain's going to get a map, a memory of it, where the crystals are located, and when you put the item back on your arm, and then it's going to activate specifically into those chakra regions in the left and right kidney. So muscle memory mapping is definitely something you want to do. Also, now you can see in here between 2 parts of the 5 layers of amethyst, I have put a Taurus yantra. That's really important to get Tauruses onto your casting jewelry pieces, because those will help with your speed, breaking up blockages on the go. Anytime that you need a Taurus to get a lot of friction onto your chakras, that's a great way to speed up the process. So practicing with the Taurus yantra, it spins in both directions, and if you practice one each way for maybe 5 minutes at a time and then overlap both spins, your brain can actually get the multi-clockwise, counterclockwise spin going at the same time. So if you're like me and you like ascension crystals, I'd like to go ahead and just charge each of them individually. That way I have a good memory and map on where they're located. So thanks for watching. If you like my video, go ahead and follow, and have fun charging your jewelry.